I get asked a lot about how can printers or creatives offer more for their customers today, more than just offering fancy print methods or different papers, etc. Well, today there is a unique technology that is awesome. What is it? Augmented reality. No, not the type that needs glasses or goggles, but that integrates with print. This technology can benefit printers as well as their customers. It's another way to offer great services and make print more than just static. Let's face it, things have sure changed in technology wise. It's an interesting fact that may seem unbelievable, but it's true. Did you know that your smartphone today has the equivalent power of a Cray XMD supercomputer from 20 years ago, which cost in the area of 20 million bucks? That powerful computer had the same processing power, software types, and data storage that is now compressed into your smartphone or tablet, all for less than 1,200 bucks. I don't know why we call these things smartphones, as the reality is, we really should be calling them mini computers. Oh yeah, which just happen to be able to make phone calls. Hi, I'm Jim Kohler, the paper professor for Salamo Papers, to talk about how to move static print to a new and exciting level by the use of augmented reality. So welcome to my photo video editing studio, and let's hit the road and see what this is all about. I'll see you back at the end. In a way, print today is like that old crazed supercomputer, meaning, well, it really hasn't changed all that much. Oh yeah, there are some innovations such as use of QR codes, UV printing, more post-press capabilities, etc. But print still has not been an immersion technology. Print is still, today, pretty much static. You see an ad in a magazine, which may be great, but it doesn't do anything. It just stares at you, and you at it. If you want more information, you're going to have to go on a website to do some searching. And yes, there may be a QR code. Well, it makes it easier. We have become, as I want to say, a fast food society, meaning we expect instant gratification. Yep, Amazon, 2-day free shipping. And in some major cities, it's in hours. And they are adding even more instant factors, it seems like every day. Okay, so how do we bring static print alive to be able to interact with the reader? Well, today, the big deal seems to be VR or virtual reality. But come on, how many of us want to walk around with a device strapped to our face? Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, he recently said at a tech conference back in late 2016, and I quote, "I do think that a significant portion of the population of developed countries, and eventually all countries, will have augmented reality experiences every single day, almost like adding 3 meals a day. It will become that much of a part of you." Let's face it, mobile devices have radically changed the way we consume content. From smartphones to tablets, these ubiquitous devices are capturing more and more of our time, whether reading email, searching the web, listening to music, or watching videos. They have become the gateway to everything media. We know, for example, as mobile technologies continue to drive the consumer demand, and the demand for transactional print and the hard copy statement business, well, it continues to decline, marketeers and service providers are seeking new ways to deliver relevant transactional data to the targeted customer. By adopting a small screen first strategy, there is a tremendous opportunity for brands, service bureaus, and print service providers to play a key role in this new communication reality. Augmented reality makes the printed piece extremely relevant again as a critical element in delivering personalized content to your customers. Augmented reality offers a way to move someone from a traditional print experience, again, which is static, to an interactive experience, improving engagement and providing life to the printed pieces beyond initial contact. The younger population, well, they live on interactive experiences. So how do we make print more relevant again, as well engaging? Easy, augmented reality. Augmented reality, or AR, is a live, direct, or indirect view of the physical, real-world environment, whose elements are augmented by computer-generated sensory input, such as sound, video, graphics, and GPS data. It is related to more of a general concept called mediated reality, in which a view of reality is modified or possibly even diminished rather than augmented by a computer. As a result, the technology functions by engaging one's current perception of reality. By contrast, virtual reality replaces the real world with a simulated one. Okay, so how does this all work? Well, there are two types of AR implementations, marker and markerless. Marker-based AR uses an image or an object to produce an interactive experience when it is sensed by a reader or the AR application on a mobile device. Markerless augmented reality relies on the capabilities of the device being used, such as GPS, and is also referred to as location-based augmented reality. You can kind of think Pokemon. So now that you know all this, how does this interact with print? Easy. It starts with a mobile device, again, such as your smartphone or tablet, equipped with a camera and an augmented reality scanning app. The user scans or points the camera at the printed piece or a part of the printed piece. That triggers, through the augmented reality application, the download of additional layer of content. That is then displayed in the app's browser. The content can be anything from video to 3D animation to links to additional content, etc. It is actually virtually unlimited what you and augmented reality can do. I mentioned you needed an app on your mobile device to make all this work. Well, actually, it's more than just an app. The app that you use is the conduit to your content. This means that your content is stored in the cloud on the servers of the company that produced the app. At this point, there are, and to my knowledge, only a few apps, and the two I am most familiar with from companies are called Entity and Layar. Now, there are two types of apps used for augmented reality in print. The first type are what known as branded native apps. This method allows a native version of an app or an existing app to include augmented reality scanning functionality. The second type are third-party channel apps. Sometimes budget and time will not allow for development of a branded app. So the option is to use a third-party for free app, becomes preferred. Both the branded native and the third-party apps will actually be produced by the same companies, Entity or Layar. So again, your AR content lives in cloud-based servers that the platform provider, such as Layar or Entity, make available as part of using their mobile app and their developer and software developer kits. Now, there are marketing companies, such as a company called Trek, whose information is at the end of this episode. They will help you get started in AR for print. They will link you to the various companies to help you provide the resource to store your content and to build the app, whether it's branded or just third party. Now, what about the end user? Well, they can then download the app, the related app, from the iOS or the Google Play Store to be able to interact with the printed content. In the printed piece, there would be a notification of augmented reality and what app to download. Usually that company producing the printed piece, well, they use the same app most of the time. So I know you're going to ask me, what about QR codes? Hey, don't they kind of do the same thing? Yes, in some respects, no in others. But the bigger problem with QR codes is, well, just look at them. It's in the eye of the beholder, I know. But the general feeling, particularly among creative, is they're not aesthetically pleasing and they take up valuable design real estate. So where can you use augmented reality for print? Easy. All forms of print, such as advertising, corporate communications, direct mail and catalogs, event marketing, sales collateral, point of purchase, trans promo, packaging, training manuals, and much, much more. The uses are unlimited. How about a direct mail piece or an advertising piece? Bridge the digital divide. Make your content shareable, add interactivity that leads to action, collect additional data, deliver additional content, measure your results, extend the life of your printed pieces. This message is not just for printers, but to the creative landscape and their clients as well. This is a new and exciting way to sell the advantages of print once again. Welcome back. Augmented reality. Augmented reality is a new and exciting way to pull that printed page out and provide way more content to the reader. It's another way to sell print for you and your clients. And now, instead of being a static piece, it's a livable and engaging piece for any type of print. Companies such as Canon, Disney, Volkswagen, and the New Yorker magazine are just a few who have used augmented reality to promote products that enhances the magazine. I've also provided at the end of this episode website links for the art as well as links for third parties who deal in augmented reality for print. Since recording, I'm not sure Entity is a viable source anymore. This is, I think, an exciting time for print. Well, again, for Slavamo Papers, I'm Jim Kohler, the Paper Professor, and be sure to share, like, and ring the bell so you get all future episodes. And you know what? I can't wait to see you in the next Paper Professor episode.